Hi, this is Kelly from Crafty Kelly's at www.craftykelly.co.uk. Today I'm bringing you a card from the Touch of Textures stamp set, which I'm doing a couple of videos on this stamp set at the moment. I'm bringing out one of the old faithfuls. Now with this card you don't need too many products. It's one of my one layer wonders. You could do it with less coloured inks, you could do it with just two if you wanted, but I've added in black and the yellow just for the detail on the bee, but you don't have to have those. So let's get started. So like I said, you don't need a lot for this. So I've got a normal size card base and I've taken in my white card stock a little bit more than usual because I wanted more of a border around it. So this is 9.5 centimeters by 14, so I have taken it in quite a bit, so we've just got a bit more of a border. I just preferred that this time. So that's all the cardstock you need. If you want to know the colours I've used today, I'm using Garden Green, Rich Razzleberry, Daffodil Delight and Basic Black. We're going to start with the Rich Razzleberry. So I'm going to start with my textured piece that's going across the card. Now what I've done is I've done a stamping off technique where I've used the first stamp, then I've stamped again and stamped again. Means I'm using all the ink I can. Also I'm getting different shades of that same colour. Just make sure I ink it up nice. Ooh, be careful with that, don't rock it. One, two, three. So I've got the same colour, but I've got 3 different shades of it now. So it has a really nice effect. Now we're going to move on to the flower part. So I'm taking the more detailed stamp and I'm going to use that corner there as my top. Kind of, you can see the stamp kind of goes up into the corner there. Lovely. And then we're going to use this stamp, which I think, what corner was it? Oh, I'm trying to line it up with this corner as the top. It might not be at all, but it might not be anything like that, but that's what I'm going for. Okay, so we're going to do the stem now. This is in the Garden Green. I need to be a little bit less brutal with my inking up sometimes. There we go, that's fine. So I'm using the Happy Birthday from the Best Bird stamp set. I just think it's a really nice happy birthday. If you've got a particular one you like, use that. You don't have to use any of them, it's up to you. You don't have to put a sentiment at all if you don't want to. So I'm just going to pop that in the corner. And if you, like I said, if you didn't want to use all the colours, or if you didn't have the basic black, then you could always use the green we've used, or you could use the Rich Razzleberry. And this card could work in any colour. It's just I particularly like Rich Razzleberry. I think this one I'm going to put my bee a little bit lower, or maybe, no, I'll put them there. There we go. So we're done with the black. So we're going to use just a little bit of Daffodil Delight to colour in my bee. I've just squeezed the middle of the ink pad, so I've got a little pool there that I can use. You could either use an aqua paint or a blender pen. I prefer blender pens myself. So I'm just going to take a little bit of colour and I'm just going to fill in him. I'm not going to rub it because he's probably not quite dried yet and I don't want it to. Now I have used a bit of Wink of Stella just around the flower, and that's how I've blended the, that's how I've blended the colour here. just so it's not completely white like this. One. I also coloured in his wings with the Wink of Stella, just so we've got a bit of sparkle. Now, like I said, remember that we are going to be moving the ink. As you can see, it will blend very much like a blender pen because it is water based. So I'm just doing strokes inward so I don't go too much over the line. So then I've still got my sparkle. There we go. Then I'm going to attach this to my card base first before I add my gem. Oh, one little bit I've forgotten. I did the same with a blender pen on the leaves, so I just picked up a tiny bit, but I didn't colour it right in. I just, so you can still see a little bit. I'm just going to attach it to the card base using a snail. You use whatever your preference. Some days I like glue, some days I like snail. Really depends on my mood. I'm going to not wipe across it, I'm just going to pat it down. So there are lots of different size fleck gems in these packs. So you've got quite large ones and like a medium and a small. This one I've just put a small one on. It's entirely up to you what size you use. I'm just going to go for a small. And there we go, another one-layered wonder. You don't need too many products for this. This is a fabulous stamp set. So many possibilities. So, hope you enjoyed my card today. This has been Kelly from Crafty Kellys at www.craftykelly.co.uk. Like and share my video if you like it. Check out my blog, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks very much. Bye.